Do y'all care about the babies? Do y'all care about the children, or do you only care about the children that are being raised by women? That's what I want to talk about today. Peace, peace, peace. It's your boy, Sincere Seven, coming to you live and direct from the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, the Pad, Detroit edition, representing the House of Genesis. Today, oh man, so today's live is sponsored by a conversation that I had with one of my sisters. Shout out to you, Latifah. My sister Latifah Foster. If you don't already have her, she's a dope energy worker, a dope sister, a dope person altogether. I've been affiliated and friends and brothers with the sister for some years now. She supported me and a lot of my, endeavors and things. Her mother is the coolest, like, right? So these my peoples. And so we just ended up getting on a call yesterday. It wasn't even like planned. It just kind of happened. It was like, hey, what's up, sis? We got to chop it up. And I love my sister. You know what I'm saying? She's a dope ass person. And so let me just start there so you can understand where this is going. So we had a totally awesome conversation. I'm one of them people where people in the community that I've seen that since I've been here have not been part of the bullshit, part of the hating, part of the all of that shit. Whenever I come into contact with them people and I see them doing something, I always try to put them up. I always try to big them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I crawled through this community on my belly to get to where I'm at. And there's a lot of people that's been against me, not wanting me to get there, whatever it might be. And so I see that and I keep it moving. But when I see people that have been on that path with me and seen all the hatred and still supported me, I do nothing but show love and try to support and add on wherever I can. So her being one of them people and me having so much respect for her, right? She had told me about a little something that was going on. We started chopping it up, seeing what we could do with it. In the conversation, towards the end, came up something about a woman's group. Some type of woman's group that she's running, some woman something. And as she was telling me about it, I started to, peace baby, I started to kind of get a little aggravated. And so, her being my sister, something I said, she kind of caught it and was like, what you mean? And I was like, yo, I'm just saying, like, I'm just kind of disappointed about all of these women's groups and women's supports and all of this. And it's like, I'm not hating that there are women supporting other women. My problem is that these conversations keep being spoken about as if it's about the babies. And it's not. And that's cool. Like, women, do what y'all want. But stop using the babies like as a guise that, oh, we're getting together because we care about the babies. Because that's bullshit. And she kind of was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, and I wasn't trying to offend her. But I said something about, yeah, I'm just saying all of these programs, everywhere I go, it's programs for single mothers. And she says, whoa, wait a minute. My programs are not just for single mothers. I was like, oh, shit, here we go. She goes, they're for women who are also with men as well, single mothers or women that are with men, because let's just face it, sometimes men are not doing what they're supposed to do and women need help. And I'm like, there we go again. And again, shout out to my sister, because she's looking at it from the point of view that she needs to as a woman, as a single mother, right? But what I was saying was that, yeah, I hear you and I understand that. I'm not knocking that. But let's be 100. Women, infants, and children, WIC, W-I-C, WIC. Then we got the welfare, okay? Men can get on it, but I've been on it, and they give you the least. And then there's the child support, right? That the women get because they get custody of the babies. Now, is this 100% of the time? No. Is this a majority of the time? Yes, it is. It most definitely is. There are more CPS cases against women than there are men. Wait, what the fuck is you talking about, Seven? Where are you going? I'm a single motherfucking father. I'm a single fucking parent. Why the fuck I can't pull up and get what y'all offering to these babies who have single mothers raising them? What I'm saying is, in this community is bullshit. Y'all don't care about the babies. You all care about the relationships and the bragging about what you do for women. Women have listen, okay, slow down, because here he go. This ain't no women against men shit. Y'all get stupid into that shit. If I'm saying anything wrong, let me know. Don't stop me when you start feeling some type of way. Stop me when I say something that's wrong. When I say something that's wrong, stop me. Until then, follow me. So, all of these motherfucking programs are for women and children, women and infants, women who are homeless, women that's okay. And I said to her, I said, I'm a man. I'm a single father. And I reached out on the website the other day and explained that I was a single father and looking for resources for homeschooling. I said maybe 5 or 6 people responded. When I'm doing shit about, oh, this, and that, somebody said this or somebody said that, or this against this or this against that, it'd be 30, 40, 50 people on my shit. Now I'm asking for some shit so I can, you know what I'm saying, take care of my children as a single father. I got like 3 or 4 fucking responses. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about how there were these programs where single mothers can pull up and get and they'd be like, oh shit. They literally do not let men in. In my mind, I'm thinking they're saying that because most of the community, you know what I'm saying, it'd be women raising the children. But, you know, if I go up there and they see that I'm raising they'll be like, oh, okay, come on in. No. You're not a man. I mean, excuse me, you're not a woman. You're a man. You can't have the. Wait a minute. So you telling me I got 2 daughters at home. They need to eat. They need to sleep. They need to get educated. They need to go out, have fun. Need to do all these things. Y'all in the community saying, hey, the babies are without in these communities. Let's put something on so the parents can come get it. And then y'all say, but you got to be a mom. So what y'all telling me is y'all don't give a fuck about the kids. This is just another all women's group. This is just another fucking all women's group. You know how many fucking all women's groups that I've been aware of? And I ain't saying nothing wrong with them. I'm saying, what's the focus? What's the point? What's the point? Why is it all a focus on women's, especially when we're dealing with children? That just appalls me. Like that's the whole idea that you all keep putting out there. Out of the same mouth proceedeth blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things ought not so to be. Well, if you feel that way, then we are in fact not brothers, and you can remove your motherfucking self from my enlightened ass motherfucking live. Thank you, Sir Max D. Okay? Listen, I don't know who y'all new people be. Y'all not even my friends that come on here and talk to me. Don't. So anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, it's like it bothers me because the children in the communities is what needs the help. And then as I go on, I'm like, yo, you even said it. No, they're not just for women. They for not for just single women. They even for women that have men. So you telling me the women can pull up, go in there and get whatever they need as long as they're women, whether they have a man or not. But if they're a man and they pull up and they have children, you are not welcome here, sir. You are a woman. Yeah, but I got 2 daughters with me. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This isn't for you and the children. This isn't for the children. This is for the women. Now, make it make sense or tell me I'm wrong, you know? And I appreciate my sister holding space for me because she stayed and listened because I got emotional because I was feeling some type of way because I'm like, damn, this is fucked up. I'm a single goddamn father. You know what I'm saying? And although I have a woman who holds me down, who's next to me, and if I need some assistance, will give me that, just like some women have a man who's in the household who will help them out. But if that individual gets mad, gets upset, find something else to do, then they carry on, and that woman is left with those children, right? Thank you, my little pocket theory. You know, so that's where I'm coming from. Like, I don't have an issue with, you know, letting single mothers out here know that there is assistance for them and their children. Like, I support that. I need that. But I do feel like to exclude the man from getting any of that assistance because he's a man, you don't really give a fuck about the babies. I mean, how could it be? It literally, mathematically, doesn't add up. You don't care about the babies, you care about the women. And this whole idea and thought process that the men don't care and that the men don't do and that the men are only trying to use and that men, this is something that is projected by the women who are, what do you call them people? Predators. Yeah. Make the men sound bad. Come over here, hide with us. We'll take care of you. We'll love you. We'll take care of your children. We'll hold you down. We'll fuck you. Wait, what? Huh? Tell me I'm wrong. Again, remember what I do. Remember the works I do. I've had so many individuals come to me after leaving other individuals who were on a spiritual women's journey. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, listen, I know because I grew up in a situation like that. When my father went through what he went through and went to prison, and them individuals snatched my mama up and explained to her who they was and what they do and how they'll help her and how they assist her. And they did. And when my father came home from jail, they gave her every reason why, if he don't get out of there, that she needs to get away from them. You understand what I'm saying? These women, this women's group that took my mother in, held her down, gave her money, gave her this and that, chased my father away. Literally. You know, right? So this is what I'm saying. This is what I see in a lot of these programs that they give new names. Back in the day, it was religion. Now it's spirituality. Back in the day, it was religion. Today, it's spirituality. This is why you have all these people who call themselves spiritual leaders telling people that if they do this, they're not spiritual. If they do that, they're not spiritual. If you don't live like me, you're not spiritual. Like this dumbass right here. Oh, out of the same mouth proceeded blessing and cursing. Yeah, these two things don't go together. You don't know what the fuck a blessing is. Let me tell you that. Second of all, you probably don't know what a curse is. You know what I'm saying? To say they don't go together is saying like richness and poor don't go together. They two sides of the same coin. They two sides of the same coin. Get initiated, then come back and talk to me, because I guarantee you ain't been initiated. Not talking like that. So this is the idea that I just wanted to speak of. I got emotional about it. I was going to go live about it. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. This will be one of the things I keep to myself. And I woke up this morning, and I went and checked up on my babies, and I came downstairs, and I started just getting ready and just, you know, getting my personal hygiene and getting ready to do the work that I have to do. And I went on social media. And listen, there is a plethora right now. I don't know if it's in the universe or what, but there's a plethora right now of women who are stressed the fuck out, who are on like the edge of their shit. Like women are saying, find it like, look, I need some help, can help with these kids and with this and that. I need somebody to come and give me a break. I seen somebody saying, yo, I'm trying not to, you know what I'm saying, be overwhelmed. And it's like, yo, I'm looking at it and I'm like, my heart goes out to these women because I know shit is hard. It's hard, it's difficult. Ain't nothing easy about being a single parent, whether you a man or a woman. Ain't nothing easy about it. Like literally, you going all day. Like you trying to make sure that your children are taken care of, are fed, are bathed, are educated, are comfortable, are safe. And then at the same time, you trying to build your, you know what I'm saying, foundation. You trying to do your work. You trying to, all of this. And it's not easy, especially if this is a daily, like this just continues. It just continues like that's why when you look at these parents who co-parent and they send the child to the other person for the weekend or for a few days, like that is a great balance, because a lot of people don't understand, like when you don't have that and you've been a month, 2, 3 months straight, every day, taking care of the youth, taking care of this, taking care of that, and holding that shit down, man, that shit is stressful. And I found myself the other week, like I'm fucking overwhelmed. Like I'm saying that to myself, like, yo, I do a lot of shit. I got multiple businesses. I take care of my community, take care of my children, be traveling all these other cities and states to take care of these communities. I do a lot of shit. And so I wanted my children. A lot of women be, oh, he left me, and then to be in spite, I'm gonna go and be like, no, you ain't gonna see him because you don't want me, and then he be like, all right, well, fuck you there, bitch, and he get the fuck home, and now she by herself, and she's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I don't got no sympathy for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you had a option, you had a choice. A lot of y'all are upset. You know what I'm saying? Boring. Yeah, because I'm probably telling your motherfucking life. You probably got some kids you hear from somebody. If I'm boring, why your dumb ass still? See, this is the type of ignorance we have, y'all. And I ain't one of them ones who ignore shit. I like this. I see this shit. I like those type of people. This is the type of ignorance we have. Who is this? Scar Baboon Play. This bitch is so lacking of a life that she literally logged on to my shit to listen to me talk, to tell me how boring I am. That's got to be a fucked up like me when I'm scrolling to some shit that doesn't interest me. I keep scrolling because I got so much other shit to do. This bitch is so fucking bored and has no life that she's literally gonna sit here and let herself get disrespected like the dumb bitch she is because she ain't got nothing to do. That's funny. So anyway, so a lot of y'all women who take the babies trying to, you know, get the man upset or play these games and then end up as single parents, I don't really have no sympathy for you. But there's women out here who literally thought that they was in something. They had a relationship. They had a mate. They were caring, loved, safe. And they was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll have their baby. And when they did, that individual showed to be less than desirable and chose to do other things. Right? And so these are the individuals that are left with these children complaining about not having nothing to do, and be like, whatever. But those individuals who really thought that they were onto something, thought they were moving somewhere, thought that they had something, and chose to bring forth life with an individual, and that motherfucker dip on them, and they left with all of that. I went to Walmart about 4 or 5 years ago, got a job at Walmart. So those of y'all who know me, y'all know there's absolutely no reason I need to get a job at Walmart. But I did. And the reason I got it is because I said to myself, I need to be in remembrance of what's going on in this community. I've been in a space to where I am good for so long that I feel like I might be losing touch with what's really going on. And I went and got this job at Walmart, and when we was in the orientation, they were talking about how much we're gonna get paid and all of this. And we went on break, and the people's left. The people that was in the room that also had recently got hired, they were like speaking about, oh, well, this is how much we're gonna get paid, and all of these different things. And as they was doing it, I was kind of like listening to it, and I was looking, and I was like, wait a minute, how much they saying that they are gonna get paid? And then they were like, yeah, times this, that's this much every 2 weeks. It was like, I don't know, 6 something. There you go. Let me post your dumb ass up so you can get some attention and shit. Okay, so yeah, you know, people who just have fucked up lives and don't have nothing to live for, sometimes I try to help them out and shit. So, you know what I'm saying, get a little dumb bitch some attention since she's still here. Y'all know I love this shit. So I went to Walmart, got the little job, and as they was in there talking about what they make, and it was like 600 every 2 weeks. And I was like, damn, wait a minute, that's like 1,200 a month. And I know your rent got to be at least 800. You said you got 3, 4 kids. Like, what the fuck is the groceries about? And I realized, like, how tough it really is out here, how fucked up it really is out here. You know what I'm saying? And it brought a state of compassion to me that I needed. That's what I'm speaking on. So a lot of times when we in our own situations, we lose track of this. So I said to Latifah, I said, let me say something. I said, if you think about Black people and how we watch, and they'll be like showing like how different schools and outside communities, oh, they got new pools and they got these programs and they got this set up and all of this. And like you watch it and you be like, damn, they doing all of this shit in the Black in the white neighborhoods, but they're not doing nothing in the Black neighborhoods, right? And we get to feeling some type of way. Yes, baby. Can I have cereal? Yes, baby. I'll get you something. Just give me a minute. And so I was like, I'm gonna tell y'all that's how Black men feel in our community. Like what I just tell her. All right, y'all can go back upstairs because I see what y'all doing. Go upstairs. I'll let y'all know when it's ready. So I says, if you think about how Black people feel in our communities when we see all of these programs and all of these offerings for all of these white communities right outside of our community, and they'd be like, but if you're not from this community, you can't sign up for it. So you live on 7 Mile, but from 8 Mile to 12 Mile, there's a program that's giving out, you know what I'm saying, all of this, but your kids can't get it because you live on this side of 8 Mile. And you're like, damn, that's how Black men feel when we're sitting back looking at all of this shit that people are offering to women and children. And I'm like, yo, do y'all not think there's Black fathers out here? And as I'm talking to her, she starts telling me about, oh no, I know a brother and he takes care of his kid. Oh, and I know another. Right. How many of y'all know? How many of y'all sisters out here know Black men who care for their kids? How many of you all actually know a single Black father? If you know a single Black father, matter of fact, do this for me. Any point in time you watching this video, whether it's now or replay, if you know a single Black father that takes care of his kids, type 7 into the chats. That's what I'm looking for. If you know the individual that is a single father and cares for his children, type 7 in the chat. And so she was like, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. And I said, well, who's supporting them? Who's assisting them? Because I hear so many times in the community by women, oh, these dudes ain't, and men don't, and men won't, and men can't, and men. Well, my thing is, okay, well, when they do show up, when they do show out, when they do support, when they do provide and show that we holding the women in the community down too, we holding the children down too, we holding the fellas down too. What type of support is it for that? I'm gonna say I don't want to hear another woman complaining about no men not doing shit. not doing shit for the community or for the women until y'all start supporting back them. If y'all saying men won't help us and we show up to help y'all, what are y'all willing to do for those men who show up and help? And let's be very clear. I'm not showing up to help y'all. This is like the way I said that to make y'all feel better. But let's be very clear. I'm not showing up to fucking help y'all. I'm helping my babies. I'm helping the mother of my children. I'm helping myself. Do I deserve help? I don't know. Do every single woman who's a mother deserve help? I don't know. My question would just be, why would they deserve help over me? Huh? Where the fellas at who are holding it down? Where the fellas at who are taking care of responsibilities? Where the fellas at who are saying to the women, hey, listen, go and get your shit together. Go on and strengthen yourself. You held me down. You was with me. You focused on me. Now you need to get your shit together. Give me the babies. Get your shit together. Go build. Go be free. Let me have those responsibilities. Let me have those conditions and boundaries to my freedom. But yet I still can't pull up at the little spot and get the free backpack for my daughters because I'm a fucking man. So to all of those women who keep speaking on this community and how fucked up it is because of the actions or the lack of, by of, or therefore from men, well, shit, I'm gonna put that challenge out to y'all. Do you know what I'm saying? Where's the incentive for being a good father? Where's the incentive for being a good nigga? Where's the incentive for being and doing what we're supposed to do? Because y'all say we don't do it. I say bullshit, I'm doing it. And I say that when we do, y'all don't recognize it, y'all don't support it, y'all don't assist it, and y'all don't give a fuck. With that being said, you don't give a fuck about the babies. Y'all only give a fuck about other women. That's it. So that was what I had to say. That was my spiel. I went through it very emotionally. And Latifah held space for me when I went through it with her. And I appreciated that because she seen how real it was. You know what I'm saying? I get sick of that shit too. I get overwhelmed too. I get tired too. I get frustrated too. And that's why when I see these women who are saying those things, and for those of y'all who've been saying things and I've been responding, that's why. Because I'm with you. Because that shit I'm seeing you speak on, I felt that same shit. That shit that I'm seeing y'all speak on, that I'm hearing y'all say, hey, I'm going through this. I feel like this. I could just give up. I could just do. Yeah. I went through the same shit. You hear me? I went through the same shit. And I felt that same shit. That's why when y'all said I reach out to you. That's why I tell y'all, bring the babies over. Let them play with my babies. Come over. Take a break. Get away. I know how that shit feels. See? So I just want everybody to think about that when y'all making these women and children programs. Fuck that. I don't support that shit. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't care. Listen, then y'all don't care about the children. It's just another ploy to goddamn have something in common with another woman. Let's come together and do a laundry thing. Let's come together and sell some sex toys. Let's come together and rub each other down. Let's come together and pray together. Let's come together and sing together. Let's come together. And really, I'm thinking that now all y'all really trying to do is come together. Yeah, I said it. Take it how you want it. Yeah, I know, right, babe? Shit. I'm just saying. Shit. That's all I really think they want to do is just come together. Because if they really trying to say to babies, come on, if y'all have kids and need this, come get it. If there's children that need this, come get it. If there's children somewhere that need, come get it. Who gives a fuck who brings the children to get it? Oh, sir, you're a man. Yes, those are your children, but you need a vagina to provide your children with these gifts. So this ain't about children then. It's just about vaginas. Stop me if I'm wrong. Support me if I'm telling the truth. Because it got mighty quiet in here. I don't know. Only motherfucker speaking is this stupid ass broad. You know what I'm saying? That makes me nervous when the only motherfucker speaking on my shit is some stupid motherfucker like the scary baboon and shit. Like, goddamn. Yeah, man. So that was my, you know what I mean? That's what I had to express. And I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to really think about that before you create another program for women and children. Do you really give a fuck about these children, or are you just trying to find another reason to advertise to bring women around? You know what I'm saying? Because from my point of view as a father with daughters, and I'm looking at me and how I operate with my daughters, and I'm looking at single mothers and how they operate with their daughters, and then I'm like, okay. And the only thing that I can see the difference is the individuals that are saying this is for the children, but only if you're a woman. Then it's not for the children. This is a ploy to attract women. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. But anytime I show up somewhere and they say, you, sir, are a man, you are not welcome here, and you cannot receive whatever's being given, I know they are promoting to women. They're just using your children to do it. Why? I don't know. Why can I not pull up as a father and get those same resources for my children? What is it that I might see, hear, or figure out that I might speak on and fuck up? What is it? I'm not sure. But I'm starting to realize that anytime they exclude a man, that's why. The whole, oh, well, these women have been through things with men and they need healing, and so they need to be around women. That's some bullshit. Yes, it is. No, they're using men as the spooky thing, as the, oh, we can all come together and agree on this. Boom, got him. Got him. Just show up. We got it from there. When they call that a warm client, oh, you already kind of going for it. Yeah, I mean, that's how I'm seeing it. So in other words, like why? Listen, if I'm wrong, then somebody give me the understanding of why. Because I mean, are men coming to get things for their children and they're beating the women up? Like, no, bitch, my kid get that book back. Okay, no more men are allowed to come here. Send your wives. What the fuck happened? What happened to exclude men from caring for their children in their community? In the community that says men don't care for their children. Make it make sense. Hold on. Damn, I just put that shit together in my own head. We have a community that excludes the fathers from taking care of their children just because they're fathers. And that same community is the community that says fathers don't take care of their children. I lived in Colorado Springs. I've lived in predominantly white neighborhoods and things, and I have never, that I remember, seen the only women's group that I seen was usually like support for being battered or things like this, where like literally women felt a fear or a uncomfort with men and needed that space to be able to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I've never been aware, me personally, now I'm telling you the truth, of a white community that had a program for just the children and mothers. No, it'd be like, yo, you got children, come out to here. The fathers will come with the children, or the mothers will come. I don't remember, let me say it like that, ever seeing a women and children's only anything. Because communities that care for children know that there are children being raised by their mothers, by their fathers, by their grandparents, by their uncles, by their aunties, by foster parents, by their cousins. Children are raised by any and everybody who will take on the responsibility to raise them. And any and everybody who will take on that responsibility should have access to the things that people are saying are for the children. I just need somebody to let me know why a man should be excluded from doing anything for his children that they're allowing the women to do. It don't make sense to me. Why does it need to be women and children? Yeah, I'm sorry, but the children of my mother, the mother of my children do not live with me nor in state. I'm coming to get whatever it is. Why am I not allowed in? Y'all don't care about the children. You either care about women or you care about children that are raised by women. Any children who are raised by men out here, sorry, but fuck you. That's what the community is telling you. Children, if you are raised by a man, and let me be very clear, as a child who was raised by a man, I felt that way as a youth. It's funny because I felt that way when I was young. You understand? Because I thought my father was bullshitting when he would be telling me shit like that. Like, yo, Dad, they giving this away. Let's go. You man, that shit for women. Shut the fuck up. And I'd be like, you just don't want to go. You just don't want to go. No, he as a single father, because my father was a single father. Okay. He just knew that, man, ain't none of that shit for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he went and got food stamps. They was giving him like $97 a month and some shit. It was so low that it was disrespectful. He was like, man, fuck that shit. He was a single father. And he wasn't getting no money. He wasn't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? So as a youth, I knew that I was not cared for because I was around my father. If I would have been around my mother, things would have been totally different. My upbringing, my school clothes, how I was treated, all of that. And that's fucked up. That is fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, as a community, we got to think about that. That's fucked up, y'all. What are we really doing? What are we really telling these children? So are my daughters now going to feel ostracized in the community if they continue to be raised with their father for an extended amount of time? You know what I'm saying? Because me and the mother of my children, we ain't got none of that. We co-parent very well. Very well. I am so grateful. Let me just say that. I am so grateful for the mother of my children and the relationship that we have and the freedom that I have with my children, right? So I'm not per se going through a lot of that stuff with her, right? But she's in another state. So the possibility of her going to these places and getting these things is not there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to think about, y'all. It's just something that I wanted to put out there into the community. You know what I'm saying? Why do we keep excluding these men from things and then say that we want them or that we feel like they're lacking in doing certain things? You're excluding them from it. What the fuck you expect? What you expect? So, you know what I'm saying? If we really want to balance, then we really need to look at how we're approaching all of this. You know what I'm saying? So that was my spiel. That was my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? I see I ain't have a whole lot of individuals with knowledge and wisdom on here for whatever reason. We had the gawkers, the stalkers, and the ignorant motherfuckers looking for some attention. I gave it to them. Y'all know me. I give it to them. I'm not stingy. I let a nigga have it. But I still appreciate the ability to share that with y'all. Matter of fact, let's see if anybody talking about anything before I get off. Y'all know I can't see all the comments on here, so I gotta do this. Talking about anything before I get off. Tati, peace. That was longer than 5 years ago. Crazy. I don't even know what you. Peace, baby mama. Damn, I tried to talk some shit about her. She heard me. Damn, she ain't shit, y'all. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I had to say. I just want y'all to think about that. Stop excluding the men if it's about the children. Stop with the bullshit. You know, let's really think about it. And you know, what's all these women's programs about? Like, you know, think about it. Look at it. Is it for the reason y'all say it is? Is it really doing what y'all say it's doing? And I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm just saying, look at it. Because some of these things is going on. I'm going, well, wait a minute, why I can't go? Me and baby mama, we had that happen a few times. You know what I'm saying? Or be like, what you mean? Like, why? And then like, okay, go ahead then, whatever. But in my mind, I'd be like, the fuck is this all? What the fuck? Why would a man be excluded from healing? Or why would a man be excluded from this or breath work or yoga? Like, what the fuck is going on out here? Like, what is y'all really doing when you get there? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Hey, what the fuck is going on that I can't come in and get a backpack for the kids too? Is bitches walking around here with no shirts on and shit? We need our privacy for our titties to be out so we can try on our kids' backpacks. Fuck he doing it here? Why the fuck the trans people can be in the locker room with the women, but the single fathers can't come pick up a backpack? Goddamn makes sense. Okay, now you're going too far, Seven. So with that being said, tell somebody you love them in the language they can understand it in. Yeah. You know, like supporting a single parent, even if they got a penis. Peace.